Okay, so this is for both of us. What is the last meal that you cooked for yourself?
Ooh, I think the last meal that I cooked for myself was, oh man, I'm trying to figure out if it was cacio e pepe, which is like, I think it's Italian. It's basically cheese and pepper. Very, very easy. It's a specific type of cheese, though. It's pecorino romano and pepper. Yeah, so it's just pecorino romano, and it's I forgot another type of cheese, but it was those two, and pepper, or I don't remember if it was that or if it was some sort of like egg toast that I made. Like I'd get a glass. I'd kind of take out a circular part of the toast, and then I'd put the egg. I'd crack an egg in between in the toast, like in the circular crater of the toast, and then I'd put pepper and salt, and that was like my midnight snack. So I don't know. I don't know if it was. My memory's hazy.
That's interesting. How about you? That does sound really good. I
was
used
a runny
to
yolk as well.
Oh, I love that. I used to cook a lot of very complex stuff, but I haven't really been doing that recently. Ever since I made the Demon Hungers, I've been I've had a bad takeout habit, and I've been just sort of ordering food most of the time. But recently I've been getting back into cooking a little bit, just kind of easing myself back into it with some simple meals. And one thing, so recently I got myself an air fryer. And since I moved out of my roommate's house, they actually took my air fryer because I didn't have room for it in the truck when I was moving. But I got a new one recently. It was on clearance, and I got it for real cheap. And I got an air fryer, and I looked up a recipe, and I was like, I wonder what I can make with this. So what I've been doing is the simplest dinner ever. I've had this a good few times, and it's so good. I really recommend this if you have an air fryer as well. Is to just get the little bucket, like the tray with the air fryer, and chop up some broccoli, a red onion. Some, a broccoli, red onion, some carrot sticks, and God, what was the last one? Some other vegetable like asparagus or something like that. Okay. You just chop them all up, and you chuck them in, and you douse them in a bunch of olive oil, sprinkle in some MSG, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then toss like shit, cover it all up, stick it in the air fryer for 10 minutes, and it is just this beautiful, fried clump of vegetables, and you can just scoop, and everything cooks evenly, and it's so beautiful, and it just leaves you feeling light and lovely afterwards. And it's such a great change from me, who had just been having this heavy, greasy takeout food for the longest time. And it's so easy to make, so easy in fact that I am a serial dish forgetter, and if I don't, and if my dishwasher is not functioning, neither am I. But my dishwasher's been on the fritz, and I tried to get a new one, but it didn't. But the guys didn't know how to install it. It was a whole kerfuffle. But it was such an easy meal to make that I did the dishes while the air fryer was going. I had that much energy left over that I was like, oh my God, I can wash the dishes by hand. I have not done this in months. Holy fuck, look at me go. It was that easy.
He's a functioning adult. That's crazy.
I'm a functioning adult. I can do what the fuck? I don't need a dishwasher. What the
Let me just say, if when I leave and things don't pan out for me, the horror fails, the rapture idea sucks, I show my 2 anuses on OnlyFans and people don't like it as much as I thought they would. If you ever need to hire a dishwasher, I got it. You know what I mean? I will be at your house.
I will have HexHaywire at my house, and he will be my personal assistant, and he will be making me dinner. He is going to be doing that. I reckon he would do a wonderful job of that, of as a host.
I would.
Where you just kind of turn up and you wait on somebody hand and foot. I reckon a lot of the sicklings would really enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
You
left
your roommate.
Butler as well?
Yeah, Butler too. I haven't, no, but I've wanted to. Have you?
I did do the Butler one, and what's really funny about the Butler one is that's one everyone was expecting to be really sexual, but I made it very wholesome. Like the Butler almost treats you like
Bruce Wayne type vibe.
The Butler almost acts like a surrogate parent and is just looking after you and wants you to feel comfortable and all of that. And then other ones that people thought, like the librarian one that people thought was going to be very cozy, sort of book reading vibes, was actually one of the most sexual that there was. So it was I'm always there to surprise people.
That's really, really cool. I think that would be, I love that too. I love the gap moe in that sense, and I love the just kind of defying expectations is a lot of fun, to be completely honest. And I think I've watched a few of your ASMRs. I think one of my favorites too was the I Would Still Love You If You Were a Worm one. Was pretty fun.
Yeah, I love that one. That one was so cute.
Awesome. It was so cute.
And it's so fascinating to have like read up a little bit on that question and why so many women identify with that question. You know, like I love the one where it's like the person on the plane. And they're like, dude, I looked over and there's this couple in the front row, and the girl asked her boyfriend if he would still love her if she was a worm, and he said no, and she is crying. And it's like, I get it, because like after having done that, I'm realizing like, yeah, you know, there's such an emphasis on youth and on like only being attractive to the people that love you based on your physical appearance. So if something did happen to you and you became a worm, would they still look after you?
Absolutely.
And like a scenario where it's like, yeah, you know, the first thing that I would do if you were a worm is I'd get a nice little glass box for you, put some dirt in and push in lots of little carrots that you can worm around and you can eat, and you have all the food that you need. Here's a bit of lettuce and all of that. You know, and that's like a genuine fantasy for people, and I completely understand it. Yeah.
That's so cute. People want to be taken care of and pampered and loved for more than just their physical appearance. Yeah, that's so cute. And such an interesting, you know, maybe, who knows, maybe my 3D will just be me as a worm. And
that would be so sick. That would be so sick. I would love that. So avant-garde. Like, I would really go for that, honestly.
I would just be in like a skin suit, like a flesh-colored skin suit, and I would be literally crawling for like 3 hours nonstop.
The HexHaywire human centipede. Yeah. I would love to see that. Yeah. Because what you do then is you put you roll swap. You